Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. This is where two friends sit down and discuss a variety of topics, along with what's going on in our lives. I am Dylan, and with me here, as always, is Matt. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great, Dylan. Not just because it's another podcast, but we actually have a guest here today. He is a good friend of ours, and the guy who's emailed in the most to us.
The only person.
His name is Ray. Ray, how are you doing?
Who's emailed?
Yes, sir. What's up, boys?
Good to see you, Ray.
Not
Finally,
much.
happy to have you are the first guest.
I'm
very
honored.
honorable.
Didn't think I was going to be excited, but I'm slightly excited.
You know, I was worried. I didn't think you want to be on the podcast, too.
I didn't.
Yeah, but here he is, guys. We got him. I had to give him $30, but...
Oh, man, okay. We dipped into the budget a little bit. We had to buy a new mic, and we had to pay him, but that's
small
fine.
Budget. It's a real
It's okay.
small
There's a lot. Yeah, we have an extra mic. We got shipped in. I actually got something 10 minutes before we came in. It was my splitter came in the mail. So this almost didn't happen.
budget. Could you imagine?
I was like, I just told everyone to come over at 8:06. I was like, oh gosh, I hope that splitter comes in the mail. And it did. And then we had tacos.
That's good timing. Yeah, I did. His mom force fed me a taco.
She did.
Was it a
In
good
like
taco?
good way, of course, but it was a good taco.
That's good to hear. For listeners, they are
It was
at
bar
the
for-
same place, and that is how they were both eating tacos. I am not there. I'm still
Yes.
in Chicago.
No tacos for you.
No, it's not Taco Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
Tuesday.
No, you're right.
Should have done this yesterday.
Well,
Oh, I called her
Next
yesterday.
week.
That was awesome.
You dropped the ball on that one.
so how?
Oh yeah, I know. All right. So, I just want to give let everyone know that this video, or this is up on SoundCloud if you want to listen to it in audio format, or it is on YouTube, obviously, because you're on one of those, because that's the only thing that's done. But you can
watching
hit
it.
subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos, and hit the little bell icon to see alerts every time we put up new content, and hit the like button too. It really helps us out, makes people think we are good.
I'm actually glad you mentioned that. I'm going to go do that right now.
Thank you, Ray.
I've been listening to him, and probably would help out a little bit.
And
huh?
not liking them?
It might, if you're interested, if you like them. If you like it, if you don't, it's totally fine.
Yeah, if you dislike
All right,
it,
we're our
you know,
first
just tell us,
subscriber.
don't do
Let's
it.
go, baby.
And then if you want to, we're not on
Ooh.
iTunes,
Yeah.
but when we are, 5 stars
There's
only,
a lot
please.
of power in my fingers right now. thought of
We
it.
don't have any emails to read today, so
That's
if that's the only reason you're here, you could go ahead and leave. But we got a lot to talk about today with our friend Ray Rossi.
So I'm told. So I'm told.
That's what we want to start
That's right. We've been
Let's get it.
let's let's see. Obviously, we want to talk about our favorite dog, Colt. How's he been? How's he
Yeah.
been doing?
The dog I've never seen,
cra-
actually. Only
What? I
only
still
through a
can't believe
screen. I've never seen Colt in person.
That's wild. Well, you got to get out of the city then and come by and see him,
That's-
and he'll basically jump up to your neck from the ground and try and eat your face in a good way,
In a good way, yeah.
in a loving way, in the most loving way possible. Yeah, he's crazy, but he's fun. He likes to. He sings to a commercial. Have you heard about that? Did I
You
send
have.
that?
You've sent me that Snapchat before, and it's very
Isn't that the
funny.
weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Like
it's
Liberty
weird.
Mutual comes on the TV, and he's like, you know what? It's time to start singing, boys. Let's get into it.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. He
It's
did.
so- it's
And
so
he-
strange.
How old
He
is
starts
Colt now?
howling.
He is almost 3. He's like 2 and 7, 8 months, something like that.
Okay, so
Birthday in
still
Nove-
pretty young.
November. Oh yeah, he's a baby. He's a big old baby. He's a coward, really. I mean, he like cowers at every little noise that's outside, and if I pick up like a cup, he thinks I'm gonna throw it at him or something, and he starts like hiding. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I'm just trying to take a drink here. What's wrong
man.
with you? But yeah, he's fun. You'll like him, maybe.
That's fun. That's good to hear.
You will. He's a good pup.
Does he bark at like delivery people that come by, or is he scared of
God.
those too?
That's probably the most annoying thing is he barks at like anything he thinks he hears outside. He's just like, all right, it's going down.
Okay,
And
well that's
it's
a
hard
good.
to- it's hard to
security dog.
reel him back in.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's good if there's an intruder coming in.
That's
you know?
true.
So
Yeah.
you
But like every time when you guys walk in, he'll just like lose his mind and
yeah.
start. sprinting
It's
at
not
you.
that bad though. It's not as bad as Baxter.
Well, that's good
Isn't
to
that
know.
crazy?
Oh, Baxter. Baxter
He
is
didn't touch him,
Dylan's
just bite your
dog,
finger
off.
listeners. Baxter is.
Oh yeah.
He's I don't know. He's ebb and flow. He like some days, he let
He
me
just
pet
hates
him, and then
kids,
most of the time he will growl at me and bark at me from a distance.
Yeah. I'm surprised you pet him. I didn't even know that.
I was just gonna say I don't
Yeah,
think
I mean,
I've ever
it took me a long time of like sitting on the floor, but it was worth it.
Not for lack of trying.
It was worth it. Yeah. I did you see Mike when he tried to pet him?
When he like snapped at him?
He went crazy. He was like, I've never seen anything that vicious.
That was satisfying to watch.
Did something happen to Baxter? Like, why is he the way he is?
So he used like the first 2 years we had him, he was the most friendly dog. He loved people. He would roll over and you could rub his tummy. And then we got him neutered, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but after that, he always seemed kind of more aggressive, you know?
Really? I think he'd be less aggressive if you don't have.
You would think so.
Those bad boys.
I don't know. I don't fully understand it. Maybe he just got angry.
I don't remember a time of him not being just.
Yeah,
like,
you never seen him as a puppy? Maybe not.
So.
Maybe you're at college. It was during 2012, 13. I think 12 was when we got him.
Probably not then.
Oh man, it was the best. We have pictures. There's some pictures in here.
Baxter
in this
was
room
nice.
right now. Look at this. Here, hold on. Let me get this pictures.
Oh, I see him.
That's gonna help the listeners.
He doesn't look very nice because
that is going to help
teeth,
the listeners.
Oh no.
I'll be able to describe it to him. All right, here's one where he looks very docile. Here's another one where he looks very. Yeah, okay. I can confirm he was at one time not a murderous dog.
Yeah, those are all good pictures, and now he's just a piece of shit. I'll be honest. I'll admit it. You know, and I love the dog, but
he's cute though. I'll give him that.
He was so cute. It was hard to say. We didn't want a dog at the time, but he was so. Look at like this little furry picture. I wish I could show you. Maybe I'll put up a picture in the.
Just pop it on screen.
If we had a Twitter, it would be possible, but we don't have a Twitter. Yeah, you could pop it on the screen too. Go for it if you want. I can't see it, but I'd imagine it's a dog and he's cute.
Can you see any of these pictures I'm holding up?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Baxter. Looks like Baxter, I'll be honest.
Those are definitely pictures of that dog.
So,
yeah.
So, Ray, quick question. Have you been, did you at all have to work from home, and are you still, or are you going into work or something?
No, I kind of wanted to be able to, but nothing really changed for me. I was going in every day.
Okay.
Still am, so.
Yeah. Is your job in Indiana or is it in Illinois?
I work in LaPorte.
Mm-hmm.
We just finished up like a new hospital expansion over there, so.
Okay. You finished it up recently?
It's done, but I mean, we got a few things just to wrap up, but.
And then what?
The building's done. I have no idea. They don't even tell me till like a week before they put me on the new job. That's what they did last time, so. I don't even know when I'm going to find out. Have
you asked and they don't tell you, or what is it? How does that work?
I haven't really asked. We're like I said, we still got some stuff to do.
Yeah.
On the other one, so I'm not even worried.
Are you comfortable working there for the next couple of years, or what?
Hell no. No? I want to do something different for sure.
Okay. Have you thought about anything particular?
I don't really know. I kind of like to do build houses, but I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
Be awesome.
Cameron
I doubt Cameron to build them
sustainable.
For you. Or design them.
I could.
Yeah, my parents want to build a house.
Where?
Anywhere. I mean, they want to buy land first, and they want kind of like
for
in this
a house.
area.
Yeah, I also kind of I want to do it like around here. That'd be nice to not have to drive an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah,
be ideal, but we'll see.
Yeah, you guys are.
They were looking at builders,
right in that area, right?
Who?
Both of you.
You mean both of us for work?
Yeah. Just in general, live
probably.
there, work there, live there. Or
I mean, for me,
if you got a good job, would you move? Let's say a dream job pops up in I don't know, Seattle or something. Not right now, of course, because Seattle's kind of
for me. Ooh. My brother lives near Seattle. So
okay. Different place, far away from family and friends. Would you do it? If
Arizona.
You had, a dream job that. Sure.
A dream job. Like if I could do fantasy football, or go to football training camps and evaluate skill and talent.
Interesting.
Or do voiceovers if they were if there was voiceover for anime and different things in Dallas, Texas, or somewhere, which that's where it's located. Then yes, I would go there. But that's a dream job, and those are hard to come by.
Question about that: is that like their Hollywood for anime voiceovers?
I think so.
I think that's where. What is the big anime? What a great podcast! The anime people who. What is a big company that promotes the animes in the U.S.?
Funimation.
I think they're located in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, And I really want to get a job with Funimation.
Houston, Texas, the Hollywood,
which is a weird place. Yeah,
world.
you know, that's a weird place to be.
They also do it in Chicago here too, though.
That's for a lot of.
It's probably easy to do it anywhere for voiceovers. You don't need to
have a good booth.
be anywhere.
They need to have, you need to be next to a director. Because you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a movie. They're like, all right, no, say this a little bit different.
You have vocal directors.
Now the other actor, because they have like a vision. They have like all the lines and they have a vision, and then
that's fair.
So, and they don't even tell you actually. The fun thing about voiceovers, they don't tell you the script beforehand. So you come in and they're like, boom, here's the script, go.
It's like cold read.
Yeah, because
right
otherwise you know like
How do you know
spoilers
that?
and stuff like that. I watched a lot of interviews with voiceover people on YouTube because I was always interested in doing it, and the best way to find out what it's like is to watch people do it.
That's true.
Johnny Young Bosch from Bleach and Trigun, and
I've never heard of either of these.
He's like the most famous
Voice
VA.
actor?
Does he do is he like an English voice actor?
Yeah. He
Like,
dubs English. He dubs Japanese anime to English.
Got you.
And he's the king. He's the best. Mwah. So good.
He's the pit.
Yeah, he can do it. I mean, essentially,
The Pit.
there's always like a few,
Is
like
that a
Laura
reference to
Bailey.
Brad Pitt?
Yeah, the Brad Pitt. You know,
Yeah, like a Brad Pitt
The goat.
voiceover.
I just
the
never
Tom
heard that
Brady,
before.
if you will. The Brad Pitt is a goat.
I mean, he's good.
Is he in a movie? Does he play a goat?
Don't do that. Come on now.
All right.
You know.
Well, this is like who's okay. Let's get it. Let's dive into it really quick because I'm curious. Is he your favorite actor? Like, or
Hell
or is he
no,
starring like
but-
your favorite movie?
No, I felt like Brad Pitt was a pretty across the board. Like everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, he's like a top 5. I mean,
Okay,
not really
I agree with
top
that.
5,
I agree
but,
with that part.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, not
You
top
said,
5.
like, DiCaprio.
He's good. You know, he's solid. Every movie that he's in, he does a
Tomato,
good job.
tomato.
Now, if you said DiCaprio, I'd be like, he's no DiCaprio. Let's be clear.
Fair.
So Pitt, I think, is a good fit. So
But it's like one of those. It should be a general statement, you know, like a pit.
like a Pitt.
Like, well, actually, no.
It's too many meanings.
Yeah.
I'd be
now,
like,
now that I hear it, yeah.
what is a pit actually? A hole?
What? What? Yeah.
Because like a pit, like it's also like a seed too. If like
Oh, we're
a
going
cherry or
pit.
something, right?
Yeah.
It's the same.
So there's a whole pit. Yeah. There's a cherry pit. There's a
Armpit.
Brad Pit. There's an
Armpit's not really a
armpit.
hole. Is it a hole? Are we going to? Is this not going anywhere?
This is great. All right, so that brings up a good question. If you guys were to pick like a technical difficulty screen that you've ever seen from like any TV show, or like they make that that joke, which one would it be? Like right during that little bit, like if you were to do that.
Oh, I mean,
One I ask because one comes to mind for me.
well,
Like it'd be
Parks
funny
and
if you
Rec,
made-
is that what you're talking
No, if you did
That's my
like the
favorite.
one from The Simpsons, that one that cracks me up all the time.
what is that one?
I don't know. I can't even remember like exactly what it looks like, but I just remember it being funny. They've done that joke a few times, a few episodes. I'd have to look it up.
I'd have to look it up as well.
As that was happening, that's what was going through my mind.
Okay, all right. No, I was thinking of the Chris Pratt one. You know where he's like, I typed in your symptoms into Google, and it says you have connectivity.
Internet
problems.
connectivity.
Oh no, that's the classic.
That'd be good. That would actually be good as a
That was
technical
good.
difficulty screen.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Just no internet. Well, I mean,
thought
it's
it was
true
funny.
because that's what happened.
So I wanted to just mention that this to Ray because we live kind of close to each other. You know that curve down by Lake Hills where you Mount Parish and it turns.
Yeah.
This morning I woke up and I went down there with a plastic bag and I picked up all the trash.
Really?
I picked up all the litter. I got 2 big bags of
Okay.
trash because there's all those cans. There's a bunch of beer cans and shit. Hopefully it wasn't you.
Okay. I've
Throwing
never
that shit.
noticed it. So good on you for that.
Oh, I noticed it every day and it bothers the shit out of me.
And today it was just like the final straw. It's like, no, I gotta go do this now.
Well, I was off work today, and I've been planning it all week. I've been planning it for the past 2 weeks. I'm like, every time I drive by there, I mean, I should stop. There's nowhere to park. There's nowhere to park.
You live like a 2-minute walk from there. You had to plan it for 2 weeks.
You got to give a plastic bag and gloves, and you got to walk down there.
Okay, that's fair.
And
All
it's
right.
and it's a curve, and it's like you can get hit by a car.
Items. I mean, good
That's
on you
true.
for doing it.
I hate that corner.
But the whole week
Right.
planning
it's
is
very
ridiculous.
blind.
It is very blind. So that's kind of where otherwise I would have just done it real quickly.
So let the record show Dylan Drever risked his life for nature.
I did. And what's really cool is as I was taking the bags back to my car full of garbage, this guy stops. What?
You fill them up?
They were both full.
Oh my God.
I mean, what do you expect? I'm picking up trash.
I didn't know it was that much.
It was so much. Because they're all shiny and they're sitting, and I drive by, and I don't want to live. I live in a nice neighborhood, all right? I don't live in a dump, and I'll be damned if it looks like a dump.
I'll be damned.
So I'm walking back to my car with the
in a
garbage,
nice neighborhood.
And a guy
I'm
in
gonna
a
clarify
truck
that for people.
stops by, and he's like, "Hey, man, like I do the garbage stuff. I got one in my, like a half-filled one in my back. You want to throw that trash in there?" I'm like, "Sure, man."
Really?
So I threw it in there, and then,
That's
just walked
kinda
away,
wild.
walked to my car, and I didn't have to do it. Like, because I was wondering, I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna put all these plastic bags? Because, you know what I mean? Like, they have ants and shit all over them too.
You would think.
You think if you planned it out for a week, you'd figure that out.
I wasn't like
Week
planning that hard. I was just like, I'm gonna come here and do this. I'm not like, how am
was
I gonna do
It
it?
was just a whole working
So
himself
no,
up
you
to
didn't
get up
you
and
didn't
do
plan it
it.
out for a week.
Right. It was like this morning. It was I mean, I knew I was gonna do
It's
it.
good
but,
timing though for the guy to drive by right then. Like,
it was
hey.
crazy. I was done. Like I spent like
Yeah,
I don't know, half
and
an hour,
nice of him,
15
too.
minutes. I don't know how long it took me, but like it was just the perfect timing. It was crazy. So
So like, in all seriousness, good on you for doing that. Like,
yeah, pound it, brother.
yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, I'm happy about it. It
Not a lot of
made me
people
feel good.
Not a lot of people would just like do that.
Yeah, it's my new hobby now. I'm gonna buy a. I took the next.
Did you just
2
take
days
today off?
Same.
So today and two more days.
Nice.
Right, because of
All the
a
cool
vacation
guys
that
are
was
doing it.
traveled. We
Yeah,
did have a
okay.
vacation.
Just
Yeah.
for a long weekend.
My
Correct.
mind was already
Oh,
committed
okay.
to doing
So
no
this was
work
the week
this
that
week,
got us,
so
now
I'm
you're
not
on
gonna
camp
take those
again.
days back off. You know?
I actually worked on Tuesday, but that's
Yeah.
besides. I had training. It was very important. But
Right.
But yeah, for sure, man. I have so much. I took a week off in August. I took a week off in October. I have so much time off.
I'm just calling this my little summer break, so
Yeah, man. You need at least one a month.
I'll take it.
You know.
Not to actually do anything.
There you go. I'm just saying.
Yeah, where you going? Anywhere?
for the rest of the year?
You're coming to
Well, it's
Colorado
COVID
when we
season.
finally go.
Who knows? No.
You're coming to
No
Colorado.
plans. I'm just going to probably just take off a week.
You're
Cyberpunk
gonna
comes
do
out.
the Christmas week again.
You
Well,
guys
I
aren't
mean,
going
once
to
it like
Colorado
clears up,
anymore.
I'd like to just put a pin in this one. Just like move it back a little bit. Okay, well then
I
start
doubt
next
it's going
year.
to
See
clean
you
up
there,
this year.
buddy. There you go.
Well, yeah, I have more PTO next year. My PTO runs
Yeah,
out at the end of
same.
the year.
Do you
so I have
like
to
that?
use it up. It's not like I can
No.
save it.
Like, because it kind of forces you to actually use it. Like, I don't ever use it because I know I can save it.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, which is
Yeah.
why they
Do
do
they cash it out?
They don't want you banking up on
Do they
it.
pay you for those unused days?
but
They
I
give you
kinda
money for the
like it.
unused days or no?
What?
Oh, okay.
It's kind of
No. So I kind of like that I have a specific amount each year because then it does. It
use it or
forces
lose
me
it.
to plan out my year a little bit more and be like, okay, I know I'm going to take this many days off this many days off this, and I always keep 1 or 2 or 3 in the backhand just in
Yeah.
case it's
Right.
like Friday. You know what? Fuck
That's
it, I'm going
good.
to take this day off
yeah.
too.
Because I have like 36
So.
saved up just because I'm not using them right
I
now,
know.
and like,
But they carry over into next year.
which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I never really have to worry about like if I got to take a long break.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Can you hear him well? Is he
Oh yeah, am I backing up too much?
okay? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's nice.
Just for the
Okay,
listeners,
good.
you know.
Yeah.
Good.
He sounds
good.
fine.
Everybody needs to hear me.
Yeah. Anything else? What else, Matt? Anything new
For you and that.
For
blue
me?
tip
to
of
bring
yours.
up or anything?
No, not really. Not really. No, nothing to bring up for me. I
Oh.
mean, besides some
Oh,
topics
did
that
he
I
bring
brought to
some
talk
topics?
about.
Juicy.
But
Okay.
like for myself, no. I was curious. We'll pivot. What you guys been listening to lately? Because we've gotten about like a few good albums that have come
Yeah,
out. Just
that's
in, like,
true.
the
And I have
past
not
week,
listened to
really.
him. I'm guessing
And I'm
you're
curious
referring
if
to
you
Taylor
guys-
Swift.
Have heard them.
Is that out or was it just announced?
That just came out, baby.
Did it?
That's one
And
of
then
them.
Logic's album.
No. She announced it She announced it like Monday morning,
Yeah.
and then it
Logic's
came out
got a new
on like
album?
Tuesday.
Logic's album came out Friday.
Logic has his new album,
And he's retired. Yeah, where have you been, man?
I didn't know that.
You got to listen.
Yeah, that was his announcement. He's like, this is my last album.
That'll
I'm
let-
retired now. It's been a good
And he's-
decade. I'm just curious. Have you guys listened? I'm guessing
No,
Randy
I had
from his
no
response
idea.
has not listened.
Like
to
I
either
knew
of
he
those.
came out with one like about a year ago. I thought. I guess,
He did.
I guess he did one
Bobby
about a year.
Tarantino.
So okay, yeah. as I said.
Yeah, he comes out with them quite a lot.
Yeah, now he signed a deal with Twitch, I want to say, for like streaming.
Really?
He wants to stream games.
Well, you know he's gonna
like
spend
$10 million
streams
to,
like
stream
performing or doing whatever, like putting out music. Like he might be
He
retired.
said he's not gonna do any more music.
I'm sure he won't like in album form, but I'm sure he's gonna like mess around and be like during a Twitch stream that he does. Like, hey, I'm just gonna like drop some.
He is a
stuff I've been
freestyle
working
artist.
on.
That's
Yeah,
what he
exactly.
does. So
that'd be kind of cool, actually.
that would be cool.
I could absolutely believe that.
Yeah.
It's more of a performance on Twitch then, rather than like creating an album and music.
He seems like
songs
that type of
he can
person to do that.
He just have fun on Twitch, which I mean, and plus he just got. Yeah. He got so much money from Twitch doing it too.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was like a
pretty
$10 million deal, I think.
I love Logic.
So he's set. No, his album is pretty good. It's I'm guessing Ray. I figured.
I
it's
listened
not
to
good by
30-second
his
samples on
reaction. And Dylan, I'm
iTunes
guessing
of
you haven't
both
listened to it
albums, so I have not listened to either fully.
Is that how you? Like,
Yeah.
you listen to the 30
Hey, some of
I
us
don't.
don't have
What do you
the
want me to
attention
do?
span. That's
I'm not
fair.
gonna listen to it.
Okay.
At least
every
he's
single
giving them
song.
a chance. How about that? At least
I want to hear what they
he's doing
sound like. I want to hear what the vibe. I can get the. I can understand the vibe of them.
It's
you know?
weird.
that. Yeah.
You can
it's
get the
hard.
whole
I
albums
mean, I
on
can.
YouTube.
I know I can. I could do that, but I just don't.
Yeah.
But they're in,
It's like just they usually
40
almost every
minutes
artist
long.
has a playlist set up.
I
about
listen to
their
like
album.
first 5 songs for 10 minutes, and then I still don't know what the second half sounds like. This way, I can go boom. I can hear all the songs really quickly.
Yeah. At least you get a. Yeah,
It's a good idea.
You
I
can get a
think.
decent idea of what.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The only thing that gives me pause for this new album was his last one. Like I was looking forward to that one coming out, and then like the first week it was out, I ran through most of the songs, all the songs at least once, and most of them like twice, just to kind of give them a chance, and nothing really like stuck with me. Like,
And what album is this one?
I can't remember what it's
Do
called.
you know what it's called,
I
man?
think it's like a blackish, like dark album cover. I think it's got him on it. I can't remember exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I kind of get what you're talking about. What is it? On this album, I kind of get the same feeling. I feel like, and when you say he's like a freestyle artist, that's where he like started from. Because I don't know a lot about Logic. That makes sense. It's because it feels like he's more of like really like all his songs. This is my like observation of it. It's a good album to listen to like once. You know, there's no like bangers on there that I would put on repeat in my car and jam to. But
Always
all the
on
flow,
point.
like his flow is very good, and all of it's very good. But it's just like it's not like he's not trying, and I commend him for this. He's not trying to go for like hits, you know.
True. Yeah,
He's
that's
not trying
exactly
to get that
it.
#1 spot on Billboard necessarily.
Yeah.
He's just like
so some of
cranking out
it
music that he
sometimes
wants to
comes
crank
off
out.
as like doesn't really have that replayable like what's the word, quality to it. But that doesn't mean they're like bad songs. It's just like I'll listen to it once, appreciate his lyrical ability and his flow and all that, because he always kills it no matter what.
He's very good lyrically, I think. I like him.
So like I can go through it and appreciate that, but then I'm like, you know, it's not something I want to throw on a playlist and hear every other day.
Plus, I like his rap style. I like hip hop that isn't.
Hey, sometimes
like
you just gotta bang out to the
I
Migos,
don't like
you know
it
what I
when
mean?
I don't like it when somebody's rapping and then somebody in the background like says they're like the last word after. like I sit in my car, and then it's just over and over again. Every lyric, it's the same thing, and like even the production in the background is just like hi hat and 808, and it's so bland.
And all their songs sound
It's
alike
so
too.
bland
They all
to
rap
me.
in the same like
True.
triplets, you know, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
But Logic changes his style up a lot. I mean, he's a very good rapper. I mean, I think we can all agree there. But from the 30-second samples that I listened to, they all the beats sounded very similar. The new album, nothing stood out.
They are. It's kind of like the only one that stood out to me, and the only one that I was like, okay, I could definitely replay
like that
this one is like "Heard 'Em
Wait, I
Say,"
might
which is
have
like
heard
the
that.
second to last song on the album. That one's really good. I think that one was the one where maybe he's like, hey, let's try to.
He's
really
got a
up
feature?
the production value, make it
a feature
sound
on
a
that
little bit
too,
different
right?
from it too, from all the other ones. Does he? I don't know. Maybe, but that's the only one that I got that I really enjoyed, and then I actually added to my playlist.
Yeah.
All the other ones I kind of went through, and I was like, these are fine.
Have you guys ever heard of
Other ones I
Or maybe he doesn't have them.
Jack Harlow?
yeah, it's a good.
He's been another guy I've been getting into lately.
Jack Harlow. He's got a song.
That's what that seems like it's been
white?
blowing up the last like couple weeks here.
Is he a white man?
Yes, yeah, I think so.
And that didn't like come out recently.
I've heard of this guy. He's white.
Yeah, this song's good.
Yeah, I've seen that picture of that guy.
He's pretty goofy looking, but it did. Yeah, it's been
Poppin' came out a while ago too, I think.
Yeah.
They just like remixed. Okay, oh never mind. It just came out like in
but he's got a couple really good songs. Like,
but then
he's got this new. I guess he's featured on he'd be the feature on a G-Eazy song called Moana. It's like
I see it right here.
It's pretty catchy and also kind of like goofy and funny.
Is it about?
I mean,
about the
it
Disney?
is
the Disney.
Yeah,
princess?
that is the Moana they're talking about, but there's nothing to do with Disney in it really. Outside of that,
gotten the Rock on
that
there.
lyric. It's good though.
Man.
Everybody should go listen to it.
They should get them.
I'm gonna try and blow this one up.
That'd be fun
over the next few months here. By myself.
Good luck with that.
It's good. It's fun. It's a fun song.
I'll check him out. I'll put him on my.
I recommend it. I think you'd like it.
I'll save this tab.
That's very good.
Cool. Yeah. So what about T Swift?
I'll do that. I'm not. And you guys haven't listened to the Taylor Swift album?
That's what everyone says, and I love Taylor Swift album, in general. It's more. It seemed more like her old stuff. Is that how you felt?
It's. Yeah, it's. I'd say it's like
I like that album.
Similar to like a Speak Now album. It's. But this is like, it's not country. Well, of course, it's called folklore. But it is kind of folky. It's definitely got like a very mellow kind
more
of
back to her older
dreary tunes to
love
it.
story and
the way she sings
like
over
you said,
it
Speak
really
Now.
well too. Yeah. All very slow. There's not like a really one that's like super high BPM poppy synths coming in everywhere. It's very. It's like, I mean, because you recorded it all in quarantine too, so it's. I mean, it's all like guitar, piano. It's really good. I've had that one on a few times on repeat, just listening to. Nothing to jam out
nice
to
have from her though,
but something to like chill with.
Summery jam out, like fun for a couple months. T Swift song, and then it goes away.
See. Well, from when I first really liked her is because of those first albums, which were slower.
Definitely.
You know, she did have some of those hits. I think Speak Now was one of the bigger, but like Love Story is kind of a slower. It's a poppy song, but it's slow, and that's what I liked about it. Yeah. You know, and then she made those other songs,
Shake It Off,
and the album before that, which was like, Yeah,
22.
And
I think so.
Very, very poppy. And I remember I was at I was working at B-Dubs one day, and I was like, I really like this song. Who is this? And then my friend Ron, he was like, "It's Taylor Swift." I'm like, "No way. She doesn't make this kind of music. I've heard her before. She makes like country slow stuff."
Yeah.
And I fell in love.
And then didn't she go like a different way right after that? Like with her last one, I don't remember. Like, I don't know. I know she started getting like a little poppy, and then it started going towards like
she had like a
really like upbeat, like not like EDM ish, but I don't know.
Kind of. I mean, what is it? You had like 1989, which I think was like one of the better albums. Before
that's
that
what I
was
was talking about. Yeah,
Red has like the 22 on it. We Are Never Getting Back Together. But then she had Reputation, which was like I didn't think it was a great album, quite honestly.
Is that the last one?
That was like, I don't know how to describe it. It's no. The last one was Lover. It's crazy how many albums she has. Reputation is look. Do you know Look What You Made Me Do?
What a terrible
that
song.
What you made me do.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
that's like some of the album had like good songs on it, but overall.
Yeah.
I'd put it on par with that song.
It's
it was
still gonna
fine.
sell plenty, but yeah.
And I think this one is much better.
It's kind of funny though.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you guys know? Little fun fact. Did you guys know? This is completely away from Taylor Swift.
The Dixie Dicks.
Do you know you know who the Dixie Chicks are, right?
I think I did hear.
I don't know.
Do you know they're back?
They
have their first album since 2006 that just came out. And they've rebranded themselves too. They're now called the Chicks.
The Chicks pop group,
just the Chicks. I haven't listened to it.
Says,
well, no, they're still I think country.
I'd believe it if they made the switch over.
Are you sure? I'd imagine they're more probably country pop, but yeah. I haven't listened to any of their stuff, but I do know that they were produced by Jack Antonoff, who is like one of the guys from Fun. He helped with Lord's CD and Taylor Swift's CD.
So it could be a banger, is what you're saying.
So it's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Are you guys in?
It could be. I'm not a huge country person though.
You got to be in the right. You got to be in the right setting for it.
What'd you say? Are we into country?
It's usually a very summery type genre.
Yeah, I haven't had.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, like if it's playing by the pool,
a day drinking day by the pool, or like when you're on vacation or something. Country can. It'll get the job done right.
There's not a lot of country though that's really grabbed me lately, since like the old country music, which I liked.
But I like some of the ones that like just bullshit about drinking and stuff. Like it's entertaining.
There are some
it's
fun pop hits.
It's fun when you get a little buzz going.
Country songs.
And you hear like I don't even know who, a little bit of Eric Church or something.
His real name's Church.
I doubt
he was
it.
named after a church.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, someone came up with that name.
Or like Zac Brown Band.
The Zac Brown Band's pretty cool. They're chill.
Great.
They're chill.
Do you guys listen to like any Travis Scott?
Travis Scott. Oh, not really actually.
No.
I don't listen to a lot of.
Not that much now. I'm not.
I don't listen to.
He just
had
a lot
of hip-hop.
I don't know if it was recent or how recent
as much
I think
because
in the last few months he had a few like collabs come out with Kid Cudi and right there, yeah, the Scotts. They're pretty fun. They're good songs. I never really used to listen to Travis Scott like at all either, and then about a few months ago I watched his Netflix documentary that they got on there. It just kind of gave like his vibe as like an artist, and like he just likes. It just seems like he's a guy that just likes to make fun songs and like hip hop songs that are really like hardcore that you can like just go crazy to, and like especially live. Some of his concerts, oh man, they look wild. But I liked it. I mean, it's a quick watch. I think it's only like an hour and 25 minutes or something like that. Like I said, it just gives you a little insight to him as like an art. I think it follows most of him making that Astro World album, which was up for I think that was up for the Grammy of
blew him
best
up.
rap album of that year when it came out or whatever. So it was just interesting to see like a little behind the scenes and know more about him. Like I didn't know anything about him before, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, so I got into him a little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like anything about him.
I was gonna shout out this song.
I'm gonna check that out.
Kid Cudi song, since you mentioned him.
Mm-hmm.
It's called By Design. Have you heard of it, Matt? Probably not. You probably not. Yeah, it just came out, and I really like it. It's Pharrell Williams.
No, I'm not. I haven't really listened to Kid Cudi since.
It's like more up to beat, and I really like the chorus on it, or the hook, or whatever you want to call it. It's just chill. It's up to beat, and I don't like a lot that Kid Cudi's been doing lately, but this song in particular kind of stood out, and I'm waiting for him to. It's featuring Andre 3K actually, apparently. And his part's really good.
Oh, of course.
I didn't know that was him, actually.
If he's in it, I'm going to listen to this literally after this podcast.
It's really good, guys. Everyone, listen to it, baby.
Kid Cudi's just like that hip-hop artist that just like makes all his songs are just very, at the risk of sounding like a jackass, vibey, Like
they are.
Usually got
they have
like
a
some
particular
good like
vibe.
Like he'll hum the songs and it's got like a good little melody that you can really get into and play over and over.
That's what he is, because he's not that good of a rapper in my opinion, although he has shined.
He's pretty he's got some
but his melodies are just really
that's where he
vibey. I don't even know how to describe it, but
right?
I mean,
it's where he really shines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's got some good.
It matches his flow
too,
perfectly. His whole vibe.
Yeah.
Because he had a song that came out with Eminem. Just came out
his
recently.
vibe.
That one's pretty good too.
And so no, I didn't like his verse in it. It didn't seem like because he's not like a rapidy kind of guy, It just didn't seem to mix well. But hey,
I didn't
that's
listen
just
to it too close. I'm gonna have to go back to it, but it sounded like a decent song.
It was
anytime you put Eminem with anybody that you like,
I mean, it can be good. The thing is, though, Eminem is just so good at lyrically, and then Kid Cudi, not so much. It just doesn't blend always. That's my thing, He's
they
more
definitely
like
have two very different styles.
Yeah, so
I would think.
Yeah, and that's kind of
maybe not very different, but
that's all. That's just the point I want to make. But By Design by Kid Cudi, check it out. It's a pretty cool song. That's about all the music I listen to.
I did go. I was gonna say
the last one I had was.
I think it was like your second podcast where you guys started talking about like some albums and stuff, and you talked about Kygo's new album. And then I went back like after that and listened to it for like the week
Yeah.
after, and good call. That's pretty good. It's got some good fun songs on there. I enjoy Kygo.
Yeah. I definitely rate it
It's
as
fun.
if you like Kygo, you're gonna like the album because it's all very Kygo-ish. It's fun, it's chill. I always branded Kygo. What is I forgot what his first album was, Cloud 9 or something. And it was like I described it as like an album I could party to and an album I could fall asleep to because it's just like all the melodies are very pretty.
Yeah.
And so it's just like really relaxing, but it's also like it's got that 4 on the floor bass all the time, and you're like, okay, this is never mind.
That's interesting that you say that actually, because like the song
and
that
it's just
kind of
more of
got
that.
me into him was his remix of that Marvin Gaye song, "Sexual Healing." It's like he just takes it and does his own little like beat and production over it, but like it's one of those songs where like I'll turn it on in the morning when I'm just waking up and just kind of getting started on like a weekend sunny day, just kind of. Doesn't get me like fired up or anything, but it just kind of like gets me ready to get started. Or I can listen to it when I'm like going crazy and partying and stuff, and it like matches that vibe too. It's great. He's really good.
Yeah,
that was a good call by you.
It fits them all. It fits them all. We'll see. Yeah, I haven't actually listened to it since then, but it is a good. I have it saved.
That's
and
fun.
If I ever want to go to sleep,
have you listened to Oliver Tree?
No, I haven't. I know who he is.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
He's got some great marketing behind him because
he's like a walking meme.
But I haven't actually listened to any of his music.
Look at this guy.
I don't know.
Seen this guy before?
Yeah.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, but he got 2 songs that I really like. It's kind of he kind of sounds like 21 Pilots a little bit. It's like rock.
Him? Really?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, trust me. Yeah, you wouldn't expect like the music to come out from this guy, but he's got 2 really good songs. Let me see if I can pull up the album real quick, just so I can see the track list to tell all y'all. Cash Machine is really good in 1993. So if you guys want to just check those 2 songs out and tell me what y'all think as far as the listeners go.
Cash Machine, is he with? Like...
He's not Dram.
Okay,
there is a song called Cash Machine by Dram, which is awesome.
Why's that ringing a bell?
Yeah, I know, right? And I was like, yeah, I know. So Cash Machine, 1993 by Oliver Tree. He looks like a freak. He's kind of a goofy, weird person, probably in real life. And he says this is his last album. It's his first debut album, and it's his last album as well. Interesting, Yeah, I actually put this guy. So I'm hosting trivia this week, and you're not gonna play, right, Ray?
I mean,
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna.
If I'm being honest, it's not likely. But,
okay,
I might pop in.
So I have.
You never know.
I changed up like the entire. Actually, can I just read some? You want to play trivia real quick?
Let's go.
Like, I'll give you.
Sure, why not? For listeners, trivia is you guys, a group of friends, get together and really basically have a trivia session like you would at a bar. So
trivia is.
Well, yeah. Well, they don't know what what he means by I'm hosting trivia.
So I'm gonna host trivia.
So it's all through Zoom too.
That's great.
I'm gonna host trivia, and then I will post this video. So it's not gonna come up till later.
I won't give any spoilers past what you put on here now.
Ray,
but I'm gonna tell you the way it starts is 10 out.
No, you can give spoilers. They're not. Nobody's gonna know about. I mean, everyone's already gonna play trivia, and you guys can't play obviously because I'm gonna tell you guys.
True.
So basically.
I don't play anyway.
I played the first 2 weeks.
Play every week?
I kind of got.
Okay, cool. Cool, because I thought I was like the only one who I played. I didn't play for like the first 3 weeks, and I hopped in for one session.
Yeah,
that's how I feel most times. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it.
You did pop in for a hard week, and I felt bad for you. Yeah. Branislav was hosting, right?
Branislav's.
Yeah, that was a harder one.
Like, fuck. Yeah. And I was like, and especially when he's like the music category, and I was like,
oh yeah,
okay, I know music pretty well.
And then you got the language barrier to deal with when he's trying to read the questions
before I was even born.
What are you supposed to do?
So I stopped playing. Like 4 weeks ago, I stopped playing too. But they did not want any of that. They were all giving me shit. I'm like, look, Ray doesn't play.
They don't say a word to me. It's great.
And they're like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, what does it matter? What do you mean? I'm the same.
You committed to too long at the beginning.
I know, and I didn't like doing it, but I just thought it was being nice. I'll play,
Yeah.
Anyway, now we typically ask questions like trivia, like who is the third president? Some stupid shit like that.
Yeah. Somebody found off Wikipedia.
So I changed it all, man. I changed the game, baby. So the first one's popular internet celebrities, and I have pictures of internet celebrities, and you have to name who they are. So, like, first one is Oliver Tree, and I put it in the YouTube subscribers. And
that should help people get there.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
So I got, like, YouTube subscribers. So I got Oliver Tree, Belle Delphine.
Oh, my.
It's a picture.
This one you need
to trivia.
You need to see it.
No, I'm just explaining it. I got my boy Nate Shot.
This is fun for me.
I got
and I'm sure
this girl. Do
listeners.
you know who she is?
Who is that? Is she like a TikTok?
The most popular TikTok person. Who is she? Do you know, Matt?
I'm just saying. Charlie D'Amelio.
Matt got it right. That's her.
Impressive.
I have a picture of her, and I don't tell him the most popular TikToker, but yeah, but you still know that. And so I expect some.
I know that one. I think
you do know this one.
David Dobrik, isn't that it?
David Dobrik.
Oh, yeah.
Because you showed me that one video of his with the alien.
See, of course you're giving me this now, like, and I would know some of this.
Do you have any questions
I felt bad
that
for
the
you.
listeners could try to get? Is that a
I asked
picture
you
that you're pointing to?
Pictures.
They're just pictures right now.
Basically, just name that.
It's just a picture of David Dobrik's face.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry for the listeners. No, they're excited. They like all that because they've played this. If you're listening to this, besides Ray, now I asked you if you wanted to play, and you said you weren't going to play.
I mean, again, it was likely that it wasn't going to happen, so this is fine.
Okay,
I'm
and
just
then
saying this is one that I probably would have been good at.
So I got an Asian kid here.
No idea who that is.
Have you heard of Ryan Toys Review? Matt. Okay, well that's him. He's got 25 million subscribers. David Dobrik has 18 million.
This kid's probably like 10 years old, and he's set for life.
Yeah, dude,
he's gonna make more money than I can ever imagine of seeing in my life.
And then who this is.
Oh, that's what's his face.
And then I got the most popular YouTuber,
PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie. He's got 106 million, so he just fucking destroys even Ryan Toys.
Wow. You guys are coming up quick behind him. You'll get there.
So then. I'm not gonna go through this, but I got rap quotes, just famous rap, and you're gonna like it. I should have just told you to play this one. Don't look at it.
Damn.
I got it's instead of songs, which we usually play a song, and you have to name what song it is. I have rap quotes, famous rap quotes, and they're all famous rappers. None of them are like some stupid like rapper. They're all like, look at these.
So
you own?
Give me one. Give me the easy. Give me the one you think is the easiest.
They're all pretty easy.
Yeah, two's pretty easy.
Go ahead, switch the style up.
Okay, give me one.
If N-word hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up.
Wait, is that the actual line or the reference?
Yeah, no idea.
See, Ray got it. I wanted to throw some people off. Do you know who originally said it?
Is that 50?
It's 50.
Yeah.
You get a bonus point for the song.
Oh, man.
Okay, well.
That's not going to...
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
I don't know what that is, but that's a hilarious line.
I'd fail this.
If I told you a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it?
I'll be honest.
Oh, I've heard that one. I don't know.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
That's another great one. Is that Lil Wayne?
No. See, this is actually good.
That one's good.
Ones that you remember,
but that, and I don't know who it is.
Scared to death, scared to look, they shook, because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay.
That's good, though.
So I guess some of these are tough. I think like some people are just gonna hate it. Then we got Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Eminem, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Nas, Jay-Z, and Mobb Deep is the shook ones first.
So
those are all famous rappers, and some of their most famous songs too.
I'm curious. I'd imagine most of friends.
And that's okay.
So actually, so that's what I wanted. So I was watching you go through this. I'm like, you know what? This is kind of catered to like, me, you, Branny, probably Beecher, Corey maybe. I'm like, a lot of the other people that are usually good at trivia aren't really going to like that.
Right.
But then those are usually the people that are really good at the normal trivia, and we kind of suck. Well, maybe not Beecher or somebody, but like we usually suck at the regular trivia. So this is kind of helping out. Let's get a little advantage.
Right. I think it kind of like now they know how I feel when I fucking play it because I don't know any of these songs.
It's fair,
and it's not like these aren't that hard. I don't think.
No.
And I don't know if they don't know them or not. I actually think most people will just get them right, but I thought it'd be fun.
He just knows everything.
And then another one is name that legendary sword.
That's hilarious.
And I got a picture. I got the key sword, the key blade as just a picture. The Buster sword as a pictures. They're just fun.
Oh, I would lose this.
And then these ones are probably hard. I'll ask you, Pank. I'll ask you two of them. The sword. Oh, you want me to move on?
Okay, then we'll move on.
Oh, okay. The sword passed down from one Baggins
one.
to another.
I know what it's called.
See, people will probably get that one wrong.
I know what it.
How about the king?
Yeah, I don't
the
know
sword
what it's called.
held by the king of the north.
I remember it. I don't know the name.
Crap. Oh, it's on the
I don't know it either.
Okay, I'll just tell you. That one's Iron Claw.
right now.
Iron Claw.
What is it? What is it?
And then Sting is the sword
Iron
that
Claw, that's what it is.
Baggins gives.
Sting.
It
like the guitarist?
the bassist, right? Or, no, wait, Police.
Sting. He's
He's from Police. I'm thinking Flea. Yeah, the Hobbit. He gives it to Frodo. It glows when orcs are near. It goes blue. That's called Sting.
I could like picture it.
And then I have a bonus. What was the name of the swordsmith that crafted Beatrix Kiddo's katana?
No shot. Anybody knows that. Maybe Cameron knows it because he's a freak.
Have you ever seen Kill Bill?
No, I don't even know. What
You've seen Kill Bill, but I know you don't like it.
Is
that
this still a
much,
question? No.
If you've seen Kill Bill, you know. If you haven't seen Kill Bill, you won't.
Beecher will know that one. Maybe Brandon.
Everyone will know that one.
That's true.
It's
actually.
Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah,
It's a very simple one. It's a bonus.
I did not.
I think it's an easy one. If you've seen the movie, they talk about Hattori Hanzo quite a bit. And then fun with movie names. And this is the one I really wanted to do. I spent a lot of time making this one. I got a picture of the Will Smith genie and Spider-Man 3.
The creepy one.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give you... Here's an example of how it works, okay? Now, these are names. There's going to combined movie names, okay? So, and actually, I know you're not that good at movies, Payonk, but I'll give you an easy one.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm going to say, like, a new recruit learns to fight aliens while a dancer fights her inner demons. Okay, so these are two different movies, and their names combined. Actually, they play this on MinMax. I did get it from MinMax. They do it with video.
Somebody
Yeah,
did
yeah, I was
this
gonna
too
say you got this
in
from
one of the
MinMax.
trivias that I was in. I think it might have been like Pep or
What?
someone. Not this with movies, but it was something similar to this.
Okay, well, the answer is Men in Black Swan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, Payonk? So you kind of get the idea?
Sure.
I don't know
I
if
get the
you'll
idea.
know any of these.
I wouldn't be good
to be
at it, but I
honest.
get the idea.
Well, anyway, you get the idea. And then the final round is pretty crazy too. It's I got 3 doors, okay? So it used to be a wager question. You wager all your points. But now you get to pick from 3 doors. And each door behind it has a different amount of points. So you can choose door number 1 with 15 points, door number 2 for 25, or door number 3 for 100 points, which means you'll probably win if you pick door 3. The only catch is if another team picks the same door that you choose, neither of you get any points. So I don't know how that's going to work, to be honest with you. This is the first time I told anyone
3
about
or
this.
4 teams. How many are there usually?
It has to be at least 3 for this.
Okay. Well, yeah.
If there's 4, it's going to be a little weird.
It'll
probably
make it-
won't
that'll
work,
make it
but
interesting.
I'll still do it. So 3, because it's like if you're in the lead, you might just go with door 1. You know, it gives you more options.
Mhm.
But then well, the other teams, they might go for 100, so maybe we go for 100 and cancel them out. But then
That's
they'll probably be like, oh, I'm gonna pick number 2 to just get a little bit, just enough to beat you guys. So it's like a mind game of
I like that.
thinking. So and that's it, and that's
It's not really trivia, though.
True.
yes,
Which is
you're
fair.
right. And I'm gonna this is I mean you're right. And I told everyone beforehand I really switched it up here. None of these, this whole thing is kind of I don't know. I
Trying
just
to change
switched
it up a little bit.
Yeah, because we've been doing it for like 20 weeks now, and
It does need some spice in it.
I think it was.
Yeah. So people are either gonna hate this or think it's kind of different and fun.
Yeah.
And I didn't really want to host, but I made all these questions, so I was like, well, hey, if you.
I stopped playing too. I didn't want to host.
I had a lot of
Too
fun
much work.
creating this, and I could do a lot more. These internet people, obviously, there's so many more internet people and like questions I can come up with. So anyway, that's a trivia that I'm doing this week. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
No, I like that you're switching it up.
You'll have to let us know about it, or let the listeners know about it next podcast too, how it went.
I will.
If people hated it, if they loved it.
Hopefully I mean, and it's gonna be I don't really want to play. I'd rather host than actually play the game, which is funny because playing the game and not knowing the answers sucks. It's just, it makes you feel stupid.
Yeah, it does. That's why I stopped.
I mean, 2 hours or 2.5 hours sometimes.
Yeah, and they started at 8 every week. My bedtime's like 9:15. I'm like ready for bed, and like not even done with it yet.
And this is only 4 rounds, and it's gonna go a little bit quicker. It's not.
For us old folks.
It's not like because Corey's it lasted till 10:30. I remember.
Oh my goodness!
And I was like, Jesus. But it's fun, and we stay in the chat afterward, just in bullshit too. It's kind of fun.
That's the only thing that like kind of encourages me to play again. It's one of the few times we get to see Dre. So
and that's why I kind of want to get back into it. Honestly,
actually,
Well, not this week, motherfucker.
I can just be in there and just.
Although you would have liked this, you would have had fun with this one.
I should just get on a team and just try to like sabotage them. Like every time they get something right. You know what? No, I think it might be this.
I mean, if you want to play, I'm not against it. Just if you promise not to be a dick and tell them, oh, Oliver Tree, oh this.
You know I can't make.
But the rap quotes. Oh, you saw most of the rap quotes too.
It's a good idea.
But the movie things you haven't seen, and trust me, they're fun.
I didn't know any of them though, so it's not like I would.
I know.
Help there.
Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm super excited for it.
It's different, for sure, which is good. Needs a little shake up.
And I want to bring up a movie too, if you don't mind. Can we pivot to movies?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Ooh.
Yeah, because I got a topic about movies too that I just recently read today, and I was curious as your guys' take. We don't have to talk too much about it because we are. Yeah,
it goes by fast when you're having fun.
Goodness.
But
55 minutes a minute. No, so I actually texted Matt about this. The Old Guard, which I watched recently with Charlize Theron. Were you able to watch it yet or no?
Oh, okay. No, you texted me like 2 days ago.
Hey, I don't know, man. I've watched a movie every single night this week, but that's just me. I just wanted to ask. Okay, so the Old Guard has Charlize Theron. It's actually more of like it might be more of like a superhero movie, to be honest with you. That's why I thought Panic would like it so much. I thought it was really awesome. I love the themes it deals with. I love all the characters. I think they're so interesting. I think Charlize Theron's character is like one of the most interesting characters I've seen in a while, especially in a superhero movie. It's an action movie. It's not super actiony. It's very like. Just got a good story. I think it's just an interesting story. So
recently done movie?
It just came out. Really? Like last week. Check it out. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
I think it's really good. I think everyone here will like it, hopefully.
Anybody else in it?
I had my dad watch it. He liked it. Nobody else in it. It's just her. It's just she's in a room by herself the entire movie.
Well, okay.
No. Yeah, there are no other famous people in it.
Do you remember that? Speaking of that, do you remember that movie with I think Ryan Reynolds where he was buried alive? It's just called Buried.
So is that what it's? I know I've seen that on pop up on Netflix before. Is that what it's? Oh my god.
That is an action. Yeah, that is literally just him in a box. All time. So I just that joke made me think of that.
It's an L.
And I mean, they shot movies in weirder places. But no, is the Old Guard like? Because you said it was. Is it kind of like John Wick?
I mean, there's not nearly
as
like much action. It's not. I wouldn't say.
Or is it not as action?
Like kung fu a little bit. So in that sense, there is a little bit. Like gun fu. You know what I mean? Okay. A little bit. Like I said, it's really not that much fighting, though. To be honest.
Gun fu.
Yeah, with a little, sprinkled in some combat, some punching here and there, and some shooting. But John Wick to me is like a over-the-top action movie for the most part. Especially John Wick 3 is fucking crazy.
They know what they are and they stick to it and they do it well. Yeah,
exactly. They do it so well.
Pretty much.
I respect that.
They do it well.
Yeah,
and I love them for that. They're so much fun to watch.
I mean,
have you guys both seen John Wick 3?
Honestly. I'll watch them, but I'm not that worried about getting stuff spoiled.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all the same. I mean, I'll be honest. You're not gonna like.
Well, don't spoil it for our listeners.
You don't need to really follow the story that well.
Put spoiler.
I like.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm just mentioning a scene from John Wick 3, just from like the knife shot, like when they're in the knife like area with all the antique knives, and it's just like 30 seconds to like 2 minutes of them just like throwing knives at each other, and then like John Wick dodging him, throwing him back at the enemy, killing him, and it's just so funny. And it's all like there's no music too, so you just hear them
my favorite
knives
scene
at each other.
It's right at the beginning too. It's like you just fucking get into the action. They're just fucking fighting. That movie's crazy. Almost too much action in that movie.
I mean,
it doesn't.
Like I said, it's like a like a Fast and Furious kind of thing. Like they know they're over the top, and they're just gonna do it and do it well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which you still gotta watch.
Make it work. Make it work for them.
We had a whole podcast about that too.
Really?
I don't think that one, and it never aired.
Yeah, that's like the first one. Yeah, the Fast and Furious. I ranted for the Fast because that was right when the Fast 9 trailer dropped, which was supposed to come out this year, but it got delayed indefinitely for it. And it's a great. I mean, it looks fantastic. It looks like a Fast and Furious movie.
Good.
I won't go on about those. I'm gonna switch to my topic really quick about the movies. Did you see this? I don't know how AMC and Universal now have like a partnership as to how soon movies come out once they release in
like
theaters.
what, to their channels?
Like, yeah, like so that you can. I'm sorry, not released to theaters, but released to rent in a home, like on Apple TV or on Amazon or stuff like that. Because usually that's like, goodness, it's like 3-4 months before it actually hits.
So what is the deal?
Before you can actually buy it.
Is it longer
like
now or is it
releases
shorter?
in theaters. Now, it's now the deal. No, now it's shorter.
Awesome.
It's 3 weeks now.
That'd be great.
But yeah, so it's 3 weeks once they hit. But like the deal is, and it's kind of interesting because AMC made the deal saying that, AMC will receive 10% of the revenue from any movie Universal puts on a video on demand service. So somehow AMC is getting paid for Universal to put
because the theater will make less money.
Entirely get. Correct. There must be some distribution. AMC has probably the rights to distribute the movies via, I guess, entertainment. And so now they're doing it. Would you guys rather go to a theater to watch a movie, or would you rent it in your house for? Because it looks like right now they're going to be $20.
I'm not paying that much.
I'm very much prefer to stay in when and where I can. So I'd probably be willing to. Well, yeah.
Right now, yes.
Especially right now.
But I much prefer going to the theater. I love going to the theater, but I also work from home, and I am here all the time. So
True.
any chance I can get out, it's fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it.
I don't know. I think I like that. I like the option that I could do it. You know, if I don't want to go to the theater, or I'm feeling.
Shit, you pay $20
that came out like
bucks to watch it from the comfort of your own home, or like 16 to drive out and deal with.
Yeah, and that's where you guys live. In Chicago, it's like we got to pay $3 for parking, and then the movie itself is like $17 for a seat. And if like me and Rec both go, then it's like a $30 to $40.
Yeah, the theaters are nice. I remember going with you to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, well.
And it was like incredible.
They're fantastic.
I was like, I want to see every movie here. Our theaters suck ass. So,
do you guys have the one? You guys have the ones that do like they'll bring you like. Serve you alcoholic drinks there and stuff. You got the big like couches and stuff too. Not all of them, right?
They don't. Well, there's 2 of them that we have been to. One of them does have, or both of them have a bar in them. I haven't been to one where they actually serve you when you sit down. But one of them does have a recliner, so you can like lay down all the way. That's how me and Rec watched a few movies. And then the other one is they're nicer, really comfy seats, reserved seating on all of them too, which I love. I love that, man.
Yeah.
I never.
See, that's
go to
cool.
The theater without
that's something I want to do.
Like,
I would go out of my way to go downtown to one of those to see a little different movie experience. That's cool. I like that they do that.
Yeah, I think that's very cool.
Yeah, it's smart.
Plus, I like the few times that we have gone, we've like gone to dinner beforehand too, or like gotten drinks. Although the one time we got 2 drinks, we were just all like peeing.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
But it was you can skip it. But no, I was just curious about that.
You know,
I'm not doing that because I mean.
Well, the thing is though, at home, if I'm gonna watch a movie at home, I don't usually watch like the newest movie. I watch I have like a list of movies that I've been wanting to watch, you know, or like a new movie that just came out on Netflix that's basically free because I already paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, you know, that's, I'm not gonna pay $20 to see a movie that's gonna be, a fraction of the price in a year or 2. So that's just how I do it because I'm a cheap ass. But
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I have alerts like set up on my phone so that if a movie on iTunes drops below like $10, then I usually buy it. And it's like if this $20 let me also keep it, I'd be much more inclined. But the fact that it's only renting, I'm like, I could wait another 3 months.
I agree.
To buy it at that same price or lower. So
Ray just drinks some water and he's coughing on his water.
computers just don't want to go.
And the funny thing is, he's not used to how round this cup is. I gave him a real big cup, and it just shoots down.
It
his
really
butt.
comes at you.
So
my bad.
Oh man.
it's a big round though.
So.
It's a wide. The hole is like.
I'm better.
Okay.
He's good.
It's a wide mouth.
We'll see. He'll clear his throat later.
Yeah, that's good. I wanted to make sure he didn't have COVID or anything.
Yeah, that's. What time are we? Are we an hour?
Dude, that flies by.
Man, we'll have to have.
It's pretty wild.
I think so. We're like, although I don't
Obviously,
know
we'll
how.
have to have Ray come back on
Yeah.
again, and we could talk more about music and what's new. You know,
I'd be happy to. This is actually fun. This is cool.
right? It's kind of relaxing.
enjoy
You're just
this.
having a conversation.
Yeah, you like don't even think about it, and then all of a sudden, hour and a half's gone.
I know.
It's wild.
I know. We can make it. We could go another hour.
Just
Who wants
catching
another hour? Raise your hand if you want another hour. Listeners, write in at
up. We could.
Dylan and Matt podcast at gmail.com if you want us to do
The
2
poll's
hours.
going up right now on the Twitter. Go cast your
We need a
votes.
Twitter account. That's what we need.
Yeah.
You should actually. That'd be smart.
That's not a bad
Let us
idea.
know if it's too short or it's too long. We can shorten it or we can lengthen it.
Yeah. Do you want to be in
What,
charge of
Twitter
Twitter,
account?
Matt, or you want me to?
I mean, couldn't you both?
You can't.
Oh.
I feel like you're
Okay,
more
I'll
social
do
media.
it.
inclined.
I already have like 3. My dog has a goddamn Twitter, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're good at that. Maybe add it. Yeah,
That's a
make
good
sure he
idea. We
follows
gotta start
us, too.
somewhere.
Your dog follows
I
us
actually
on
have 3 accounts. I have a competitive Call of Duty account too, just so
Twitter.
you know, because you
Get
could
the
look for
name out
scrims. You had to go look for scrims, and you have to
case
communicate
you
with a
get
bunch of
competitive.
pros.
Yeah.
And I had. No, it was HH Nightmare. Yeah, I'm
You
not
don't
gonna
wanna use
change
your
my
main Twitter.
actual personal account to Nightmare and like. No, I don't think anyone does that. Maybe they do. I don't know, but
I would have done the same. That's
I don't know.
yeah, exactly. I'm not. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's pretty much everything for today. We got plenty more to talk about in the future. We're going on a camping trip this weekend, and like I said, trivia. So we should have some new stuff to talk about.
I'm going golfing this weekend.
This is fun. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, anytime, Ray. We would love to have you. You're our first guest. It's an honor.
Thanks.
I feel like an
Yeah.
important celebrity.
You are essentially.
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
for one day,
Right now.
I
You
have
know.
a celebrity treatment.
And the
It's
good
great.
thing is, hopefully, people will listen to this now because you're on here. They don't want to hear us.
They even like Dylan even has perks for you. You know, you come
Yeah,
in,
they didn't
his
care
mom
about
cooks
us.
for you. She gives you a glass of water. They try to drown you.
Hey,
it's
whoa,
great.
not everyone gets this treatment. All right, guys. That's exclusive to Ray. He's our first guest.
Yeah.
Matt wore a nice blue hat. Not everybody can see it. It really pops today, and it really put me in a good mood to shoot the shit a
Yeah,
little bit.
it's a nice looking hat. I know.
It's
we
good
need
to
a
hear.
video feed
I
probably
usually wear
someday.
it all the time.
Maybe when we.
It's a W hat.
You're. I guess you can record it via yourself because if we just record the Skype video feed, it's not pretty from my
No,
end.
I know. I have cameras though. I can do my phone. We can do that. I have another. I can have.
That's
two
the next
cameras.
step. That's the next big step. Once you start getting a little more famous people than the dude that lives 4 blocks away from you.
Yeah.
That's the next step. Yes.
Hey, he's
sir.
cool though. He's cool. He emails
Yes,
us.
guys, write
That's why
some
we like
emails
him.
in. I love doing. We read your email last time.
It's fun to screw with them, honestly.
So-
it's one of my favorite things.
When you get home or tomorrow for work or whatever, you can.
You'll be getting another one after I listen to this next one.
Oh yeah, we're not supposed to
Rest,
talk about
rest assured.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
All right, guys. It's been lovely having you on, Ray.
Yeah. Sorry. You just pointed to me. I was editing. Yeah. Thank you all the listeners who chose and who have stuck with us this far. Thank you, Ray, again for being our first guest on the podcast. Hopefully we record another one in a timely fashion and we start doing this a little bit quicker than we've been moving. But thank you again for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Deuces.